while the updates are getting better and while things are actually getting better, there is still one major problem with the game, which is that resonance is extremely frustrating to grind as a free-to-play player. If you're not going to spend large chunks of money, getting resonance at any quick pace can be discouraging. Now, we've had pearls added to the game that will allow crafting, but it takes a while to get them, and we've had more ways to get legendary crests. Now we have a referral system and more ways to get it, absolutely. But there is one item in the game that has the highest ceiling potential for this actual thing I'm talking about, and that is, of course, the rare crest. If you look in the rare crest, currently I have 162 of these. Many of the people stack these. You get these through lots of different things. You get these through hills for logging in, just through the Elder Rifts, and you actually get them through events. But the problem with these is when you're actually running an Elder Rift, the normal rare crest can only drop you 1 stars. You see, you actually do not get the opportunity for a rare crest to drop you anything but a 1 star. And if you want a 2 star, you're going to have to craft it or purchase it as a free-to-play player. Now, you can actually get them as a free-to-play player. It is viable and it is a strategy. But my argument today would be that the rare crest, we have an opportunity to bless the free-to-play players with the rare crest. Because let's admit it, rare crests don't actually give us tradable gems, do they? Only the eternal legendary crests do. So it's not going to ruin the market if we actually buff the rare crest. On top of it, the 2-star gems are always still going to be worse than the 5-star gems. And 5-star gems are the ones that are monetized. It's not really the rare crest that's monetized. So if we buff the rare crest, say to give the opportunity, if we look here at the actual stats, there's a 5% chance for you to get a 1 star. What if we add a additional 5% chance now to get a 2 star? This will give people maybe a little bit more gem fragments with which they can upgrade the legendary gems, but the gem fragments aren't really the bottleneck when you're a well. The bottleneck is getting multiple duplicates of the same legendary gems, and you're going to have to get platinum by buying gems and selling them in the market using the Eternal Legendary Crest, or by flat out buying platinum. Now, if you buff the rare crest to give potential of 2-star gems, you might get a little bit more gem fragments for the average person, but they still are not going to be getting more platinum or anything as well, and they can't sell these 2-star gems. They can only use them to upgrade gems they already have, which means that you're not really taking away from the pocketbook of Blizzard if we choose to be generous and make the rare crest actually do something. So it's my argument today, and this is to Blizzard directly, that you should buff the rare crest to give the same opportunity to drop 2-star gems for players as well. I do think 2-star gems, there's an argument to be made that are decent enough for free to play, that especially with the addition of the new like volatility gem, and we're getting more 2-star gems, that if we give more players 2 stars, this is going to be more encouraging for people because 2-star gems have higher resonance than 1-star gems. So now we can have free to play players start being in the conversation and maybe getting the 1000 resonant wings a little bit quicker. Also, this game's been out long enough that if you're new to the game, getting resonance isn't exactly any quicker. It's not like there's a catch-up mechanic like we have for Paragon or Combat Rating with resonance. You still have to get the gems at the same rate. So now if we add it now later into the game, everyone's going to be acquiring it at a quicker rate, granted, but now at least the newer people have an opportunity that haven't grinded 6 months to maybe get their hands on some 2-star gems a little bit quicker at this point. Now, as it stands, you can actually craft these, but when a new legendary gem comes out, then you need a new version of gems. If you see here, I only have 2 out of 2 of these to make one of these, of the runes in order to actually craft them. So it's not like you can save up and then create a whole bunch of the new ones when they come out, etc. So this will give you another way to get your hands on some of the new gems once they actually arrive. The game is getting better, and the game could actually be a pretty good grindy mobile action RPG, and I think we're getting pretty close to that. I still think what's holding it back the most is the resonance-based system, with how difficult it is in particular to grind resonance. Even let's say you're not free to play. Let's use me as an example. I've spent $3,350 basically getting my 3,000 resonance. Now, once I got there, what I've noticed is people who are in my same boat almost immediately stop spending because they feel like there's no path to victory to getting higher resonance. If it's either spending tens of thousands of dollars to get higher resonance in order to get the next tier wings, etc., or you just don't get it. It doesn't feel like I'm progressing at all in resonance, literally at all, once you get to that point. So getting the 2-star gems will at least give us gem fragments, with then it's like, oh, I have enough gem fragments to upgrade my guy, but I don't have a duplicate. And you might convert some of the mid-tier wells to buy some occasional duplicates of the gems just because now they have the fragments and they're like, oh, I could do the next rank if I had enough duplicates. So you might actually get up more sales out of it also. It would also make these events have more weight. A lot of the rewards from events like the referral one or even the gift that you saw me get here in the beginning are in fact rare crests. And when rare crests don't really have much value, it doesn't really feel like you're getting basically anything at all for an event when it's like, here's 3 rare crests. It would give hilts more value because when you buy them with your hilts and you buy the limited ones, etc., it means, oh, now I can get a 2-star out of it. And the thing is, it's not like if you start giving people 2 stars, suddenly everyone's just going to be, maxed out with resonance. That's not the way it works. 5 stars are still better. And then the 2 stars themselves, you still need duplicates. It's not like you don't need duplicates of it. So getting that many 2-star duplicates to get to the point of rank 10 on free to play is not really that viable. It's going to take a long time to get that many duplicates in order to be able to unlock the awakening potential. And I feel like the awakening potential is another potential of you could convert a paying customer. So you have the gem resonance here with the awakening. If somebody is free to play and has been grinding out their rare crests, etc., and now they have a fully ranked 10 2-star, they might actually spend the $10, $15 or whatever it is to unlock the awakening for that spot that their gem's on. They might actually do that. And if you get that out of them 2, 3, 4 times, I mean, you can make $40 or something out of selling these, because these Dawning Echoes here for the awakening, you can only get these from the shop, which are 1,000 Eternal Orbs. That's the only way. So you might actually convert some people who are like hardcore non-spending into purchasing customers, and because it's a one-time purchase for each spot of gear, they might not even be that mad about spending the 1,000 orbs on it. They might think, okay, well, that's a fine enough deal. I've seen some people who the only thing they do is they'll buy the battle pass on occasion, and if they get a 1-star, whatever that unlocks it, they do this. But really, it's unfortunate that where it stands in the game currently is that this unlocking and awakening system is really relegated only to free-to-plays who are using a 1-star or ultra wells who have 5-star maxed out. Because people like me who are in the middle, who maybe even spent just a couple thousand, few $1,000s or something, I say only laughing at myself with that part, we still don't really use the awakening system because I'm wearing like mid-tier 5 stars. I'm not really using 2 stars, right? But people who maybe spend $50, $20 or something, this would give maybe them an opportunity to actually be the ones using the awakening system, because the awakening system is actually a pretty cool part of the game, but it doesn't really have much of a place unless you're ultra free to play and only with 1-star, or completely welled out of your god that you're in the 5 digits worth of money spent. So there's potential, is what I'm saying, in multiple ways with making 2-star gems better. And the thing is, I actually think 2-star gems are quite good in this game. Like, I think 2-star gems are nice, and there's multiple of these that are good. Followers Burden and Bloody Reach. The Abiding Curse one seems all right. The new Volatility Shard, even Curse Sling with maybe a free-to-play Barbarian or something like that. Like, some of these 2-star gems are not really that bad. So we could, if we're releasing more of these, start giving a little bit more love to the 2-star, because I think there's some missing potential there. But anyway, that's my feedback on one point of the game that I think if we start making resonance a little easier to get, and we start making 2-stars a little bit more acquirable for the free-to-play people in particular, this could be something that could really, change the game for the better. That's just my feedback for today. Love y'all. Like the video if you agree. Subscribe if you ever want to see me again, and I'll see you on the next Diablo World video.